All right, you guys. Welcome to the opportunity event. We are so excited to have you guys here. Thank you so much for hopping on. I have a very, very special guest that you guys get to meet and hear about all of the opportunity with. Her name is Amanda Yenser. She is one of my dearest friends. I've only known her for about a year now, but she is seriously one of the kindest people you will ever meet. She has a heart of gold. She's a super busy special needs mom and an incredible wife, yet she always takes the time to help everyone else win. She has 12 years of industry experience, and she came to Q after wanting out of the hustle culture where she was living paycheck to paycheck, and she hated that she couldn't help her girls win anymore. She now has freedom of time and a plan for her finances, and we are truly blessed to have a leader like her working so closely with all of us. Mandy, thanks so much for being on. Go ahead.
Thank you so much for the sweet introduction. And so, what you guys are here to learn about is Q. But like here in our company, and it's been said in so many different places, it's not about what you know, right? It's about who you know. And so, I feel like I skipped a slide. I didn't know. Okay. But honestly, like for me, I just have to tell you, when I partnered with Q Sciences, within 3 days, I was at the corporate office and I was sitting down having lunch with Jake Spencer, who is our president and owner. And let me just tell you, he didn't ask me about the things that I could bring to the table, right? Because I have 12 years of industry experience. There's a lot of skill I could bring to the table, but that's not what he cared about. He cared about actually truly getting to know me and my family. He asked my kids' name. He asked what my husband did. He asked about my childhood. He happens to know the town I grew up in, and either you're on the right side or you're on the wrong side, and how I survived. He asked about my past relationships and all of the things. And by the time he was done, he really knew who I was and what made me tick. And so, like, honestly, having the right people in our corner is absolutely amazing. And I'll tell you that when I went to convention in a room full of thousands of people, he could walk up to me and know what my name was. How many people do you know that own companies that can do that? Because I'll tell you, in all of the companies I've ever been in, that was never the case. And so we have true mentorship here that is people driven. Like, these men truly just care about people. Mark Wilson is our CEO and owner. He was a former NFL quarterback, and he led a very successful career in real estate, and he retired. And once he retired, his wife's like, "Are you just going to play golf every day? Or are you going to do something?" And he truly wanted to help people. And so this was not a business that was created to create an income. It was a business created to be able to help people. And they are not stingy with their resources in any bit. Jake has over 20 years of industry experience in the field and building teams, doing earning millions, doing what we do in the field. And so, like, Jake knows if I have a question, I have his number. And anytime I have a question about what I'm doing in my business, or something else I could do differently, he's there to help me. And he's also there to celebrate all of the wins. I got to message him last weekend and just tell him how this business transformed not just the income, but the relationships that I have with people in my family, right? It has transformed our life in so many different ways. And so it's truly about the mentorship here. Another thing is the right timing. I've been in a bunch of different businesses. Okay. In my last project, I came in, like, if you look at this growth stage, right about between the peak and the market saturation. Okay. And that makes things really, really hard. But we were named the fastest growing wellness brand this year. And it was published in Insight Magazine. So you guys, like, people can pay in the network marketing field to get into some of these magazines. This is not a network marketing magazine. This is an actual business magazine, and we were featured. They saw us out and asked all of the questions, did all of the research, and then featured us. Okay, that's huge. We have 17,000% growth, and I'm pretty sure that that's wrong now, but just relaunching in 2018, because Jake Spencer came in as a consultant in 2018 and turned the whole company around and redid everything. Okay, and we're open in 27 countries and growing rapidly. We're projected to be in 52 of them in the next 5 years. Says 50, but it was 52. We're a ground floor opportunity with no market saturation. Like, people have no idea what I'm talking about when I start talking to them about Q or all of these products that I'm using, right? And so the best time to join a company is during global expansion. We're doing that. And product launches. We're doing lots of those. Okay. We just launched a $1 trillion vertical, and the laundry soap. I'm a laundry snob and freaking love it. Okay. And so it's all about being here in the right time, which is absolutely right now, because we're down here. Momentum starts. We're right here in the middle where we're going through the growth stage before we peak. And they, like, our owners are so transparent with us. They said that we won't hit that peaking stage for 5 to 7 years. And so, like, we have huge momentum to be industry, like, pioneer leaders here. But it doesn't matter really, like, all of the different things don't really truly matter unless you have a product that works, right? You have to have something to sell to people, something for people that truly helps them. And one thing, when I was looking at leaving my last project to come to a different one, I wanted to know that the product actually worked. I didn't want to deal with one more angry customer, because it didn't uphold to what it said it was going to do, or it didn't have quality ingredients in them, right? And so we actually get to work side by side with Dr. Kimberly. He's absolutely incredible. He was the chief science officer for WebMD or he is our chief science officer. And then he worked for WebMD for 15 years. He's a neuropath. He's in innovative technologies are backed by science. There's no white labeled, like, we own all of our products and we capitalize on market trends. Like, we are not afraid if something's trending to go do it ourselves too. I will tell you that if a product does not meet all of his standards, it doesn't go out. And you can see right there, he's got quality assurance standards. Even our laundry soap leans up to them. And you can scan the QR code for all of our documentation. We have frequent product launches and reformulations because we don't stand still, okay? And so we're not afraid to pull a product and redo it to make it something even better. This is our full suite of products. And honestly, like, you can ask the person who invited you here to be able to see all of the different products. I'll tell you that we have something for every person and every budget. I've never had to turn a single person away because they couldn't afford it or I didn't have something that could help them. We have something for your kids, your dog, your grandma. It doesn't even matter. We have something for truly everybody. You can see on the side, we have hemp CBD, medical grade collagen, nutritionals, immune support, vitamin sprays, discomfort relief, sleep, gut health, energy focus, pet health, kids health, and non-toxic products. I'm so excited that we launched into this space because we now have a all-purpose cleaner. And let me just tell you, I moved my coffee bar today. It hasn't been moved in probably a year and a half. And if you have the kids, you know what those things look like underneath. And it was grimy and gross. Something had been spilt that was never cleaned up. And I just sprayed it on. Like, I swept up the dirt first, sprayed it on, and I was able to take a rag and just wipe it down. Like, I kind of want to go pull out my stove now and clean underneath it. So if you can't find me in the next couple of days, it's because I'm cleaning, okay? Okay, just so that we all know. This is near and dear to my heart. If you would have talked to me 3 months ago, I would have laughed in your face when you would have said I would be working out every day and that I would enjoy it, because I had tried many fitness programs and they were either too hard. I felt like I couldn't do any of it. I didn't have the right support. And I was a treadmill girl. I would run on the treadmill and I couldn't do all of these things. I wanted to be fit, but I didn't know how. And I also didn't know how to fuel my body. And so I did Core 30 with our MyQFit app, which everybody on subscription or ambassadors get. And you get access to a nutritionalist. So somebody finally taught me what I needed to do to fuel my body so I could build muscle. And then you get a fitness coach that teaches you how to do all of the things, right? Anybody else ever tried doing some of these workouts and they're like, but I don't even know how to get my leg to do that? That was me. I could not lift my legs. Okay. And so now I have daily workout guides and there's challenges. I did the inner circle challenge. And let me just tell you that that was everything for me. Okay. And we have accountability. We have a huge supportive community in the QFit app. We got to work out with them in front of the main stage when we went to convention. And let me just tell you, I didn't feel inferior in any way. And I know I've done a lot of other gyms and programs and things where I just didn't feel like I belonged. And they also do fun giveaways. And so this app is completely free to every single preferred customer who is on subscription. Or if you order Core, you automatically get this as well. Or if you join us as an ambassador. All right, so I want to bring on one of my friends, Michaela, who just got started here just a couple of weeks ago and is already truly loving the product. She is a powerhouse. If you know this girl, you probably need to message her because she's going to take off here. So Michaela, if you can unmute and share, I would love for you to.
Yep. Sorry for the yellow paint behind me. My name is Michaela. I go by Kayla. I just started 3 weeks ago on January 27th. I totally like kind of did this backwards. I didn't do the Zoom meeting before my friend Alexa. I just totally trusted her. I knew that she wouldn't preach to me about something that she truly didn't believe in. So she messaged me and said, "Hey girl, like I think you need to get Q Core. I've got a plethora of problems. My GI health is ridiculous. I suffer from IBS D, not D, C, sorry. Um, and I also have a herniated disc in my back. So I was on a plethora of medications from my doctor. I was to the point that if I missed taking the dosage every 12 hours, my husband would have to carry me up the stairs because I was in so much pain. I wanted to see the full effect of core, and so I stopped taking my prescription medications as soon as I got my shipment in. And within 2 days, I was like, holy crap, like my back doesn't hurt anymore. Occasionally I would feel like a little pain here or there, but now I can hold my son while we're showering or playing and I'm working out and I don't feel any back pain anymore. And then the biggest relief for me besides the back pain is the IBS. I would have such, sorry, this is TMI, but I would have such incredibly painful bowel movements and I would be on the toilet just crying and like saying like, please, no, 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 because it would hurt so badly. And again, within 3 days of being on core, I actually texted my mom and I'm like, holy cow, I wasn't crying today. Like the toilet's not full of blood. Like this is amazing. And so I just keep taking it. And I'm like, every day I'm not scared to go in and go to the bathroom anymore. And because I don't know that's TMI, but a lot of my family suffers from IBS and other GI issues and just the gut health alone. And I actually took a picture the other day of me kissing the Align bottle and the Digest bottle because that's how much I love those two specific ingredient or pills that are within that package. So if you're going to start on anything, I highly recommend starting with Core. It is one of our top selling products and it's kind of like a catch-all for everything. You can try all the products later on, but definitely get on Core. So far, like she said, I've only been here for about 3 weeks and the community, the mentorship, it's amazing. In my previous project, I made a lot of good friends, but the mentorship wasn't there. And that's why I trusted Alexa to get me signed on with Q. And by day one, I was like, holy cow, I was totally blown away at the friendships and the mentorships. And I'm not afraid to reach out to somebody I've never even talked to in the group and ask them questions. Everybody's always there for me. So thank you. And I'm super excited to see where this takes us and keep growing.
I absolutely love it. And that is just one heck of a testimony. Thanks for sharing. Even if you think it's TMI, like there's a lot of people who probably need to hear that. Now, you're not going to find me talking a lot about poop, but it's fine. All right, you guys, I have the honor and the privilege of introducing what has become one of my best friends that I met here at Q. She's an executive ambassador. Her name is Lena Martin. She's a mom of 3 in Philly. She's a mental health advocate. Like this girl truly loves to talk about mental health and to help people. And if you ever get a chance to like be around her and hang out, like that will shine through. She has done a whole lot of healing in her life, and you can tell. She has 4 years of industry experience and she's juggled all the different balls of employment because if you're a mom, you know, sometimes we just got to do what we got to do. She went from a burnout culture, living paycheck to paycheck, drowning in debt in the same last project that I was in, and having the time freedom to build an online business with a financial blueprint that has absolutely no cap. Like there's no ceiling for her. And so, Lena, if you want to hop on, I'm actually going to mute and let you finish the presentation.
Yeah, but I still need you to like click on because I don't have it up on my phone. Because I should have probably done this from my laptop, but whatever. I literally came from putting the baby in the tub to getting on. But I love how more present I am actually showing up in my family. And I am actually so excited that I'm getting paid more with this project for the work that I'm putting in. I used to put in so much time, so much energy and effort into my last project, and it did not come through financially for us. It gave me the time freedom. It got me the standard of getting my health together because I had a borderline compromised immune system. So getting my health to like a baseline. But with these products and this, I've been able to just take it to a whole new level. And I love our compensation plan. For one, I can understand it. Like that's the biggest thing is like with my last project, I had no idea how I got paid. I never trained on it. And if anyone asked, I always was just like, here, I'll send it to you, but I don't really get it. I even had my boyfriend look at it and he was like, oh, this ain't really that great. I was like, but like, I gotta do this. I get like really passionate. And it was the thing that led me to be the leader that I can be on now. So, with this compensation plan, you can get paid on both sides. You want to bring in ambassadors, great. You can do that and rank up on the OV side, or you just know a lot of people and you're hearing these products and you're like, yo, this person could get on this person can get on that. And you just want to bring in a bunch of customers, you can do that and not even have to do a team or any leadership stuff. But I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to want to do both because why not get paid for both? So I was so excited that I could rank up on either side of the comp plan. I gotta kind of zoom into this because it is so much smaller on my phone than I expected. So deal with my hot mess. So as I try to figure this out, because I'm not really tech savvy. I really should have done this on my computer. And now it's all zoomed in and I can't do it. Oh my goodness. Okay. So with this compensation plan, you're going to get paid 10 to 30% commissions on product sales. What I also love, it's set pay. There's no percentages. There's no guesswork. There's no like, oh, well, this volume and math. Listen, I was good at math in school, but that saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. I lost it. I don't do math anymore. So looking at this compensation plan and knowing that I'm getting a set pay, there's no guesswork. I absolutely love that. There's also rank bonuses on top of the set pay. Coming in my 30 days, I went BPE, which is Builder Pro Executive, which is the first is it the first three on number 2? And that's kind of the standard for our team. Because if you plug in to the systems, it is possible and it's so simple and it feels good and it's not cringy, which I absolutely love. And you get there are bonuses available for FFM. We'll touch on Freedom Financial Movement, but what that has done for so many people. I had my meeting and I was like, damn, okay, I feel confident now that I can actually get my finances in order. But bonuses that get paid out to debt, like I always struggled with coming up with like, how am I going to get money to pay off this debt? With the financial freedom movement, you have access, like you can come in from day one. I highly suggest you send that email right away. If you were coming as an ambassador to get your appointment set up with them. It is super simple. They're free. They are so talented at what they do and they are so knowledgeable, especially working with industry people, to come in and help you set up a plan for your finances. You know, with the compensation plan, the ability to make money, like there's no cap, like she was saying. So let's be smart about our money that we're bringing in. And with coming in, they know that. So they gave you a tool and resource at your disposal to get set up. It helps eliminate debt, establish emergency fund, whatever you need, and tax advice. Because I got really lucky and my mother-in-law is a tax person. I literally get for the past couple of years have been giving her myself and been like hoping for a miracle that because she knows her stuff. But if I didn't have that, I would be screwed with my taxes. I got really blessed, so I can only imagine out there. Speaking of ambassadors, I want to introduce you to Cheyenne. She is a newer ambassador who is going to give her experience with being new.
Thank you, Lena. Okay, so hey everyone. My name, as Lena said, is Cheyenne Banks. I'm like completely grateful that like they let me do this tonight. I am coming from a previous business like everybody else or project, and I essentially hopped on a Zoom, kind of like this, and I just really wanted to see what the business was about, and I knew from the start just from having a financial advisor and a, fitness trainer and just all the things that they have with their compensation plans and everything. I just knew that this was the right business for me. And within the first couple of weeks of just being here, I've been able to spend more time with my daughter and my husband and being able to go more places and not being on my phone as much as I was in my previous project. I absolutely love this business just for what it is. And I know that I'm going to be going executive in 30 days. I know that I will. And I'm going to bust my butt to make sure that I do. And I am just super excited. And I I started this because I needed something to be able to help me with full-time traveling with my family. We bought an RV and we are just super excited about like getting going and stuff like that. And we needed an income on the side like this to be able to, travel and have the income to be able to make it. But thank y'all for listening and hope y'all have a good night.
Okay. What I love most is I have ADHD. So keeping up with making sure I get conversations and all of the things, like it's a lot. With my previous project, I also had to make sure that I was keeping up with my customers. And I would drop the ball relentlessly. What I love here is that they help you with your customers. We have an awesome reward system. Like having a subscription, you get access to the QFit app, but you also start after your second order, you start earning points. Like every dollar I think you spend, you earn points to get more product. So for just regularly every month ordering supplements that are going to improve the quality of your life, you earn points to get more products that are going to improve the quality of your life. Like it is just mind-blowing that you're going to have that opportunity to get free products. We have a really dedicated customer support system, order management, wholesale pricing, and what I love the most, like this is how you know our products are legit, is that we have a 30-day money back full bottle guarantee. So if someone gets core, they use all of it up and they're like, you know what, this ain't for me. We'll send it back. I highly doubt that, but they can get their money back. So there's zero risk when you are bringing on customers to rank up through those ranks. Becoming an ambassador. What I love about this is a legit business. Like there's no hype, there's no flash, there's actual training, actual mentorships, tools, resources, everything you need to set up an actual business. You have the ARC business app. I've been in there so many times today looking at products information, and I love how convenient it is because I did not use the last app from our other project. I am all up in this ARC app all the time. It's an e-commerce store. We actually have our own Q Sciences website, which is something that has been recent, that it is all of it. We have the MyQFit app, Zooms and trainings like this. We really have a simple plug and play system where you just show up and you will have the resources needed to succeed. That is why everyone is so confident that I'm going to hit PPE, because they know that the layered leadership here is absolutely amazing. It's low overhead and zero risk. There's so many resources here to help you for launching your business. So you don't have to be anything. To get started though, if you just want the basic fee to get started, it's only $39, which if you're opening a legit business, it'd be thousands and thousands and thousands. This is just $39 for just the app, all those tools and resources. If you are a Amazon freak like me and you like free shipping and you will spend extra just to get that free shipping, there is that 99 option where I forget what the number that you save on, because you're going to be having your products come in each month and investing into your business monthly, like owning a business does. Why not save money on shipping, I forget what it is, but it's a
It's
decent
180. It's about
Yeah,
$180 because you get one free shipping on one subscription per month. And when we did the math, because I'm a numbers girl, it was about $180 to $240 depending on where you live.
Yeah, I'm not a numbers person. That's why I love that our compensation plan is very simple because they ain't it for me. But I just know, yes, save money. That's the option. Yeah, I said simple systems. When you are becoming an ambassador, you will be launched within 24 to 48 hours. As soon as you sign up, you will be on an onboarding call to learn everything that you need to succeed. There will be so many mentors that you can reach out to. You're like the timing of everything. You're joining when we're launching. Like we're not on up at the S curve or whatever that is. I don't really know. This is the time to join. And you can earn while you learn, literally coming in and having no idea. And it's a comp plan that focuses on the newest person coming in, which I absolutely love because they want you to succeed as a leader, and focusing on the newest person helps everyone win. I'm a people person. I love what I was missing before was the connections and the relationship building that I have had with this. It is so different. Like I said, we are business minded. We are very anti MLM, even though we are network marketing, which I absolutely love because it just makes more sense. We have a comp plan that rewards the right behavior. We have systems that really just are super simple. We have councils that give you a voice. I absolutely love that. And we work closely with Brooke, who is on the advisory council. So we have access to someone close to working with the owners and everything. So it is a 50-50 partnership when you're coming over here. We teach skills over talent. And what I love is that, and it was shown with all of the actions through convention that we had, is that they operate, every single person in this company, and the core of it is they operate out of the 5 F's, which are faith, family, finances, fitness, and friendships, which were all my core values. So the fact that that's what they put first. When I was at convention, what I absolutely loved is that the international dude, he got the schedule for the travel, and he came to this meeting, and the meeting was so short because Jake was like, hey, did you run this by your wife? Like, your wife's on board with this, right? And he was like, no, I haven't. He's like, okay, well, go home. Make sure like that's all good, because you need to make sure, because I need my guy to be all good in his family, because that's the first thing. And then come back and we'll have this meeting again. So after he got the approval, like that just shows that they really put family first. And there's so many stories and families, and just showing how their kids and everything is brought into this. It was just it's so different. But yeah, so that's it. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Get connected with the person who invited with you. Give them some feedback and just let them know about their business, what you liked. If becoming an ambassador is for you and you are looking for that extra income and you're business minded, definitely get connected, and you'll get connected into a chat with either me, Mandy. Like I said, the layered leadership here is great. So you are going to get connected with someone, as long as you reach out, or if you're like, okay, I need those products. What do you got? I know the person who invited you can truly help you. Then next steps is to get enrolled, is to get information, and yeah, so you can become an ambassador, become a preferred customer. Just would also love feedback anyway. But thanks so much for getting on.
Thank you so much, Lena. All right, so I am going to stop the recording. Maybe I lost the button. It's fine. I do know how to work this.